Hi, this is Chuck Oliver with this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, remember this, the Fed's money is not free, and taxes, and I mean increased taxes, are around the corner. I've been preaching this now for years, and nobody could have foreseen the stimulus that's had to go back into this economy and what the Fed's done with all this deficit spending and where our debt has spiraled out of control. But let me make sure that you take this into the perspective and the attention that it deserves, because some of you have learned how to untax your money in 2020, and I don't think the timing could be better, and there may not be the opportunity like this in a lifetime. Money is not free. Fed relief program ends in 2021. Now think about this. Investors hoping for years of asset purchases by the Federal Reserve, right, to keep liquidity, to keep taxes down, are in for a rude awakening as soon as next year. The government has set such a tipping point next year, warned on Bloomberg TV, that their ability to easily raise cash fades to a ballooning debt pile that eventually has to be paid for. Now think about this, the national debt. Now picture this. This is out of the Street article by Ellen Chang. The national debt is projected to be on track to widen to more than 100%, which will exceed the record set during World War II. The U.S. national debt is now almost 26 trillion. That equates to over 76,000 per citizen or over 203,000 per taxpayer. The federal deficit is over 1.9 trillion through April, and the Congressional Budget Office projects that to be at 3.7 trillion or more by the end of September. Go to usdebtclock.org, folks, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We put a link into this week's video blog for you. All this continues to draw the eventual day of reckoning closer and more pressing. Right? The long-term effect of this stimulus bill passed by Congress sent a lifeboat out to businesses and Americans. In turn, the U.S. national debt level, which was already extremely high, skyrocketed. This means we're spending more than we're taking in. Never in history has there been a monetization of debt the way it's occurring now, and higher federal and state taxes are coming. Folks, you worked hard for your money. Learn how you can have your money work harder to protect you from taxes. Go to taxessave.com, that's taxessave.com, and request a saving tax optimization plan analysis. There's no sales pitch. It's teaching you the retirement tax road of risk you're traveling, and then teaches you, just like I'll talk to you about Bill and Susan, who we met with just this week, of the rerouting to remove the unnecessary tax that you will be facing. In fact, Bill and Susan had two objectives. One, Chuck, we want to save tax annually on our retirement income, and we don't want to pass an inheritance tax to our children. Here's the outcome. By doing some planning now for about the last month, we were able to save them $50,000 in taxes in 2020. Not their tax rate on $50,000. The tax in their pocket saved $50,000. On top of that, under the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, which I have a guide I'll gift you for those that request your analysis on the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, those that qualify, there's a little section that Trump put in there between 2018 and 2022, provided he's reelected this year, that allows up to 100% tax deduction that will pay for Roth conversions. So you're subsidizing the government's tax incentive to pay for the Roth conversion tax. On top of that, we built a tax-free lifetime income that does not tax the clients and will not have an inheritance tax to their children. Folks, you worked hard for your money. Believe in better. Let's get to work. Taxessave.com. By going and requesting that analysis, I'll gift you my guide, Taxes in Your Retirement, how to remove the IRS from your IRAs, and how to get Uncle Sam out of your children and grandchildren's inheritance. Taxessave.com. Taxes saved.